Hello Libra, and welcome to your August 2024 reading for just general energies, and welcome back to Mary and Kate Tarot. Hope you're having a fun time. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to choose a card from the Reflection Oracle. I've been finding that this has been a lovely practice to start off the monthly readings with. It sometimes gives us a flavour for what could come up in the rest of the reading. Right, okay, so we've got quite a lot of words and they're a bit upside down. So approach all differences with a lens of intrigue and a mind open wide to the infinite possibilities. Ooh, Libra. Well, infinite possibilities are available to you. Let us see, shall we? So this month I'm using the Book of Shadows Tarot by Andrea Aste, and it's very bright, it's very sunshiny, and this is a reading cloth that actually was designed to go with the deck. So it's very kind of reminds me kind of Aladdin-esque. What does so? We're gonna have a nose. Let's see what's August got in store for Libra. Okay, let's see. Okay, first out the gate we have got Justice. So there you are, right there, front and centre. And we have got the Seven of Coins. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Sun. Oh, ooh, we've got the Seven of Swords. We've got the, what's that, the Nine of Cups. Oh, fantastic. We've got the Page of Cups. Ooh, we've got the Nine of Swords. We're finishing off with the Seven of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Knight of Cups. So I told you this artwork, it's so quirky, it's so bright and fun, and it's just lovely. So, let's have a look, Libra. What is going on, or what's potentially going on in the month of August? Okay, so the fact that Justice was the first card out, right? You are absolutely showing up for yourself this time. This month, you are, it's basically like, you know, the energy that I'm getting, it's like that kind of a I'm in charge energy. You know, you are showing up with yourself. You're feeling, you know, there's a lot of energy around about you where you're looking to continue this feeling of balance. I know it's a bit of a cliche, you know, oh, it's Libra, oh, there must be balance. No. I feel that for quite some time now there has been a lot of imbalance with you, Libra. You know, you've not really known if you're coming or going, you know, this way, that way, what's the best way to go. And I think that opening yourself up to your potential, actually daring to dream, you know, and I think it goes a bit further than daring to dream. I think it's actually going as far as, well, you're doing things, you know. This Seven of Coins here, you've planted the seeds, which is incidentally, it's a card of Taurus. So Taurus is the other sign in the zodiac that Venus rules along with yourself. So it's like, you know, you're holding on to this, the bottom of this tree here, you know, like that, this here at the bottom, you know, you're holding on and you're nurturing it. You know, you're nurturing these connections that you have been making over the past, the course of time that we're talking about here, leading up until this point. There has been a lot of effort on your part to make connections with people, to understand other people, perhaps people who have got a different point of view for you. and it's been a bit challenging at times to not necessarily come round to their way of thinking, but to accept that their way of thinking is not going to change and your way of thinking is not going to change, but somehow you still seem to have this working relationship with these individuals or with a particular person. It could be a familiar, it could be a family person, it could be somebody related to, it could be a friend or it could be an acquaintance. But it just feels very it feels like that, you know. So it's interesting how the chariot shows up, right? So it's like I once heard the chariot described as a water Uber, which I love. Right? Um, but it could have been, you know, there could be opportunities here to really, you know, whilst yes, move on, but move on with love and compassion. You know, move on with it's not as abrupt as the, say for instance, the Six of Swords, right? It's not abrupt energy like that. It's just like, right, okay, so I've learned what I need to learn for these situations, these individuals, and there's a kind of feeling like you're moving past that. You know, emotionally, there's a do you know, right? So do you know what it feels like? It feels like there's maybe been some people in your life, and they have reached a certain level of emotional maturity, and it doesn't matter about age or anything, you know, they've reached a certain level of emotional maturity and they're not going to get past that. You know, that's their limit at this time in their life. Whereas you are growing beyond that. You're getting past that limit. And it's, I know this is quite specific, Leo, Libra, but I know that there's somebody who watches this who needs to hear this. Um, so it's very much where, you know, there's not going to be any kind of a bad blood or, you know, a difficult ending, a pattern. You know, you've just been like, right, okay, that's cool, I understand that. And the person might not even need to know about this, you know, but you're just perhaps distancing yourself or going on other adventures where that person, those people are not necessarily invited, you know, or they don't know who you know. So, you know, they've got no interest in where you're going. That's what I'm trying to say. And by going on that journey, you know, you reach the sun, you reach the pinnacle of this understanding. The sun card obviously is related to Leo. So, you know, we're in Leo season just now. So it feels very much of the moment. Now with this Seven of Swords in the middle of the spread, whilst I mean any card can mean anything, you know, at any time, but it makes me feel with being right in the heart of the spread, these individuals or this kind of a state of mind that you're leaving behind, there might be some kickback because it feels to me like in order for you to be more a success, then you have to make this journey, Libra. And there might be some residual. Most people, you know, if they're really true friends, are happy to see you growing, right? Are happy to see growth, are happy to see friends doing different things, etc. There may occasionally be a little bit of bite back for people who are perhaps a little bit jealous, you know, even though they don't want what you're getting, they might still, you know, feel a wee bit of animosity. That's very much their issue, not yours, Libra. Because bordering that, the other side that we have got the Nine of Cups, so we've got the Sun and we've got the Nine of Cups, Libra. Oh my goodness, you know, it's literally like this this abundance, you know, it's like asking you shall receive, you know, it's very much that. It's like wishes are granted, wishes are coming true. Whatever you want, you can have because you've worked for it, Libra. You know, it's like this is very much your time. There is, you know, like this card suggests, you know, a mind wide open to to the infinite possibilities. You know, so I mean, because the Seven of Swords is a card of the mind, you know, it's the moon in Aquarius. So it could very well be, you know, your default setting is maybe had a no as open mind as what you're maybe being asked to have at this present time. So, you know, that could be a bit difficult if it is opening your mind to be emotionally, you know, see emotional possibilities perhaps with relationships, maybe romantic relationships, you know. We've got the Page of Cups here, so, you know, there could be lessons in learning how to love, learning how to approach relationships in a different way. It feels, you know, there's so much opportunity for you to be happy. That's the feeling that's coming through, Libra. You know, because I think this Eight of Swords speaks to it, where you've had this challenging time, you've had this nightmarish time. It's you're not quite sure what's happening, and it's the sleepless nights, it's the lack of sleep, the tiredness, the perhaps burning the candle at both ends. You know, if you have met somebody new, Libra, then there is a kind of a period of time where we want to spend as much time as possible with our person. So, you know, things tend to slide, you know, is that maybe getting enough sleep, apart from the obvious way, not getting enough sleep, Libra. Okay. You're real busyness. You know the score. But you know, and then it's like, is your overthinking mind coming into the equation, whereby, oh, am I doing the right thing? Oh, am I questioning this? Why are you questioning this? You know, and all these things are just running into your head. And then leading on to that, we've got this Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups, yeah, there's choices. There's always going to be choices, Libra. And I think that whether or not it's not a case of making the right choice, it's a case of believing that you deserve to choose to be happy. I know that that was really badly worded. I know that, I'm Libra, but it feels like that, you know, it's like, give yourself permission to be happy, Libra. Don't worry so much about tomorrow, you know, live in the present moment. And because we've got this Page of Cups, we've got the Knight of Cups as a shadow card, you know, it feels very much this lovely, lovely energy. Yeah, there's a couple of challenging cards here. You know, we've got that Seven of Swords, we've got the Eight of Swords. Ideally, we don't want to see them. However, if we look at them as advice, you know, we look at them as advice, as opposed to this could happen to you. Let's see it as, don't do this to yourself. You know, give yourself because you deserve happiness and joy. And there's happiness and joy and choice, because even just realizing you have got a choice in life, or you've got a choice in whatever it is you want to do, then that's something to be celebrated. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's deep dive. I really want to know more about this Seven of Swords. I say it's the moon in Aquarius, and I just tell me more about this, because the fact that it's in the middle between the sun and the Nine of Cups, it's kind of like that wee, like the fly in the ointment kind of thing, you know. It's irking me, Libra. Irksome. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Learn to trust what you can see. Okay. Pentacles is about your physicality. It's, you know, trust what you can see. trust what you believe, and trust what people show you. Okay, it's like, let people, people could maybe, like here in the middle with a 7 of swords, people could tell you how much they're going, pardon me, people could tell you how much they're going to do for you. It's like they could promise you the moon and the stars, but until they actually follow through and they show you something concrete, show you something in particular that is actually real and tangible, that you can see their progress. Say, for instance, they say, right, I'm going to, I don't know, build you a website, right? Just for instance, right? They're going to build you a website. So wait until they've actually started to show you the progress that they've made. For instance, like, have they done a landing page? Have you decided on your domain name, etc.? That's what I'm talking about. I don't mean like, that doesn't need to be an actual physical thing you can touch, but physical progress, So I think that's the message that's coming through. I mean, it doesn't need to be a website, but if somebody is collaborating with you, or kind of dating, etc., it's all right saying, oh, I really want to take you out on a date, but until you actually go on a physical date, then it's all just talk. Okay, where else do I want to go? I want to go to this 9 of Swords. Tell me a wee bit more about this 9 of Swords, please. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I had a really weird feeling that was going to come out. So 10 of Pentacles here with this 9 of Swords. I would say that there's a fear of, I don't want to say necessarily a fear of commitment, okay? It could be for some of you. But there's an anxiety around, like this new environment, thinking, are you going to be good enough for this new environment, this new relationship, this newness, whatever this new thing is, whatever this new endeavour is. There's this kind of a feeling of, are you, because it feels like there's something that's really well established, whether it's a business, whether it's you're meeting a new partner's family, etc., and they're very much, their family unit is very different to your family unit, for example. They maybe have a very traditional family, or just something that's very different to what you're used to, and there's a kind of anxiety there for showing up. Are they going to approve necessarily? That's a kind of harsh word, but I hope you understand my meaning when I say that. So please don't worry. Okay, please don't worry, Libra. Just enjoy this journey that you're on. Basically enjoy the infinite possibilities that life is going to be showing you over the course of August, and hopefully well beyond. Okay, my darlings. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you throughout the month with the week ahead readings, and I will see you next month as well. Okay, darlings, take care. Bye bye.